Hello and welcome. It is Wide Open Wednesday. You know what that means. We look at the moon cycles. We look at the energy of the week where we've been and, well, the weekend where we've been and the whole week coming up to next Wednesday. And boy, is today a special one. It's Valentine's Day, February 14th. But even more special than that, we have been in with the moon in Aquarius since Monday. And it's going to finish being in Aquarius later tomorrow evening. So it's been a long window of Aquarius, but the new moon happens today at about, technically, at about 1 this afternoon, maybe a little later. And at that point, the moon in Aquarius becomes the new moon. And just after that, it's actually performing a partial solar eclipse of the sun, which is in Aquarius also. So it's kind of a big deal. One, that the sun and the moon are in the same sign. So your emotions and your mind and the things that are vivid in your awareness and the things inside, internal, deep, are on the same page. And that's pretty big. But that partial eclipse really is an opportunity for all the things that have been hidden, and you've probably felt them building. I know I have felt them building since Monday. Things that you have been avoiding, ignoring, or just unaware of. They've been in your subconscious, they've been very deep, are going to come up, and they're going to be visible, and you're going to have that aha moment of, oh my gosh, that's the belief system that's been causing all this stuff. That's you're going to have a clarity about that belief. So you're going to understand why you've been doing certain things or why you've been reacting to certain things. And it may be a huge deal or it may just be little things. But because it's happening in Aquarius, it is going to be framed within your place in the world, your place in humanity, how you fit what you have to give to the world, how you respond to the world. So all of that is happening today, Wednesday. And like I said, you probably felt the moon in Aquarius. You probably felt some of the stuff starting to churn up since Sunday, Monday. And going through, like Thursday afternoon, the moon will switch to Pisces. And as the crescent moon starts to appear again, gaining light, will be in Pisces, and you'll probably feel either like you want to go to the beach, or you just want to be by yourself, or you just kind of want to have some solitude to allow yourself that visualization, daydreaming kind of, for some people, goal-setting time, but that time to get in tune with your inner dreamings, what you want for yourself. And then come Monday, the moon's going to switch into Aries, and you're probably going to be raring to go. You're probably going to be like, all right, I got this thing that I want to put into play, but don't get too aggressive with it because it hasn't really settled yet. So that's the moon signs. Like I said, a lot going on right now. Pretty cool time, really. I love that the moon is in its own sign, or in the same sign as the sun. It's always in its own sign, I suppose. But in alignment with the sun, and there's going to be a partial eclipse in that moment of the new moon. So that also means that the things that you become aware of are going to play out. They're going to play out for 6 months and probably even further than that. I'm not really sure what all of the return cycles are. I know that there are several longer term ones that involve the moon. But at least in this awareness, you'll probably see it still playing out and how you're going to take your place in the world over the next 6 months. So how you're going to shift how you take your place in the world. That's kind of so. And for the Wide Open Wednesday, we do use the Enchanted Map Oracle by Collete Baron-Reid because it has a lot of moon imagery and magic and enchantment, and I love that. So let's see here. We'll just take a moment to pray over the cards. And whatever comes up, helps you illuminate, helps you become aware, gives you places to contemplate and evaluate from. That's the whole reason, in my view, of using the cards. So, all right, where we were coming from this last weekend and earlier this week, where we are right now in the new moon phase of Wednesday, and where we will be headed to as the moon starts to gain more light. So really, this moon cycle is the waning crescent, the new moon of darkness, and the waxing crescent. So, all right, where we've been coming from? Well, this exact card came up I want to say Friday. So there you go. Unexpected visitors. I want to see how that ties into where we're going before I talk about it. But you probably recognize what happened that day and how this is going to tie together. And then we have compass. Very interesting. Resetting, things coming up, taking a new place in the world. I mean, this is kind of exciting. And then we have come together. Look at all the hearts. Are we not talking Valentine's, February, the month of love? Yeah, I think this is all just about allowing yourself to fall in line with the energies that are out there in the cosmos, the changes. There are opportunities afoot for you to change the way you've been reacting to life, the way you've been reacting or setting your boundaries or setting your limits or the path that you feel you have to walk. And somebody's unexpected appearance, that could be somebody you just met, or it could be just an unexpected event, things you didn't expect to happen, could be pushing you onto a new path. And if it's not a new path, it's at least showing you very clear directions of where you want to go. A compass is just a tool for finding direction so that you know where you are in the world, your place in the world. I just see there's going to be a lot of clarity. And there's also going to be some real opportunity for forming new relationships. And whether that is creating family, whether that is creating a romantic partnership, whether that's renewing a romantic partnership and how things fit there, or just how much love you have for your community, for the world, what you want to do. It'll be a good time for you to just tap into the desires of your heart, where they're coming and where you're moving through as we go through this weekend, as we go through into next week. And, you know, the moon moving into Aries, in that you know what you want to do. I just really see, you know, anybody that's been hesitating over making a change or making a commitment to a relationship, I think you're going to be ready. You're going to know what you want to do. And you're going to be ready to take those action steps. So, but be aware that just because you've shifted, that your partner or the prospective partners are thinking may need a little bit more time. Don't bash them over the head with a frying pan of awareness. You sweep them off their feet. But just be aware of they've probably made their own shifts. I mean, this is pretty powerful energy. And they're probably on the same page as you, but, you know, just be aware that they haven't been in your mind. So while you've been going through a whole process and telling yourself a story and working through it all, they haven't been in your mind with you. So you have to kind of lay the groundwork for them if you want them to be where you are. So that's the reading, coming from the place of unexpected changes, events, people, things you didn't realize were going to happen. And you may not even, they may have been so coincidental or so that it may just be something that's steering you to a direction on the compass that you can't even point to, well, it was that thing. But for some of you, this is going to be very strong. You'll know exactly, it's like, oh my gosh, it was meeting that person in that store on that moment and that conversation. And for others, it'll be just that the day didn't go quite as you wanted or expected, and so it switched you to this new path. But either way, I just see us all finding a little bit more clarity about how we fit in the world, what we want to do, and how we want to form some new relationships. So that's the focus of the week. Take it, enjoy it, be in the new moon energies of allowing new to happen, of setting the seeds, of planting the seeds, of being in that secluded, safe space of dream time. So take care, be blessed. We'll see you tomorrow for the next day of reflection. I think tomorrow, but we'll see you soon either way. Take care.